Alright, so my computer just did one of the most disrespectful things you can do when a legend is rapping, bro, and that's tell me that I have insufficient flipping space, so I need to start this all over again. I was like, what, 5 minutes into the recording or whatever? For flip sakes, man. But we're back though, bro. We got one of the legends in the building. I wasn't even supposed to be recording for the music channel. I was recording for the non-music channel, the Njies V2 channel down there coming up. But I saw this and I was like, you know what? Let's get it. You get what I'm trying to say? Jacob hasn't been outside for a long time. He's gonna have ish to say and that, bro. And I was like, fam, this is gonna be like open heart surgery with heavy bar content in there as well. You get what I'm trying to say? So let's get into it, fam. All right, so it says, for the past 10 years, this album has been handcrafted with one intention, a personal challenge to myself to create my best work, to do on my last what I was unable to do on my first. I had no way of knowing how much time, focus, and energy it would eventually take to achieve this, but despite the countless challenges along the way, I knew in my heart I would one day get to the finish line. I owed it first and foremost to myself, and secondly, I owed it to hip hop, the fall off. J. Cole.
Okay.
Let's get into it. Let's see what I want. The man was here, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it's the way it's how the flipping bass sounding so abrupt, sounded so distorted and that, bro, then just got into this nice, soulful, jazzy calmness. You get me, chat? With the vocal chop in the background.
Yeah. How I see it. How I see it. Yeah. Listen. I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carried the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The
Man said, that's where I came from, and that's where you're going, bro.
inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth, and he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth. And then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I? Took the wedding ring off her finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turnt. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch.
Now, what's so cold about this one is that obviously from when we went from room to room and went through the window, the rooms were basically the same. The room was doubled up. So I was like, where is he going to take this and that, bro? Then as it's taking us through the journey, and like I said, everything that he's saying, the visuals are matching it, bro, in such a dynamic way as well. Such a cold way, fam. You get what I'm trying to say? What's that flipping film called in that, bro? The flipping film that was in reverse or whatever, and the flipping rooms were moving and all of that type, like crazy to me, man. With flipping Denzel Washington's son and that, fam. And then what's so cold as well, like when he was talking about the grandchildren carrying his casket and then the tears traveling back up because he's talking in reverse. That's exactly how we see it. The flowers going back into the hands and they're looking on the window like it's an actual grave. Then we go to the other room and the perspective changes again like crazy. So this whole thing is literally, it's like a Benjamin Button type ish, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? Like it's all in reverse and that, bro. Because that's how he first appeared in that, fam, in the casket. You get me? Crazy.
How I see it. How I see it. Yeah. Listen. I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse.
And that's the thing, but that's always goes to that. You get me? We all know the stories and that with man like Muhammad and that, man. You get what I'm trying to say and that, bro. Persevered through the worst.
I persevered through the worst. My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse.
My thirst to adhere is a curse and that, bro. You get me? I'm guessing that kind of talks to, I'm guessing like people pleaser type of kind of like characteristics and that, fam. And we all do that, bro. I had to learn a lesson once upon a time and that, bro, where it's kind of like you try to do things for other people and kind of like try to listen and abide by what they're saying or whatever. But then you come to realize in life with certain things and that, bro, you got to take your own path and that, bro. Because at the end of the day, you experience 100% of your life. There's other people a part of it, but they're not experiencing the exact same percentage as you are. They're not always there. You are though. So live your life how you need to live your life, type of thing and that, bro. Because listening to too many people can be a curse.
My thirst to adhere is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered in a...
My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse and that, bro. Then when he talks about the sun going back into the womb, like...
With here is a curse. My life, I see it in reverse. I first appeared in a hearse. The driver steered to the church. My grandkids carry the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the...
Ooh, I didn't hear that the first time. They carried the coffin to the altar and that.
Carry the coffin to the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose...
I get it as well, and that, bro. His grandchildren, cause he's born from death and that, fam. You get me? So he's pretty much lived his whole life. But then their tears are literally going back up their face and that, because we're going, you get what, bro? Nah, no. Bro, what is the, is it the this one right flipping here, man, tenet, bro. You get me? This one right here, fam. No, this song is crazy. Because if you listen to it, bro, this is like open heart surgery. He's been vulnerable on a track. He's giving you heavy lyrical content, but it's also poetry as well, because listen to the words and that, bro, like haikus. Chat to them, man. Oh my days, bro. While also giving you such a beauty, like, bro, this is already like one of the videos of the year, bro, in terms of its simplicity that is in one little room and that, bro, but how dynamic it is at the same time. Bro, this is audibility and flipping visual ability or whatever and that, bro. The visuals, bro, to such a high standard and that, fam. Yeah. Even though this is the start of the year, bro, this is gonna be a hard one to outdo.
To the altar as they burst into tears from their shirts. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The tears rise to the sides of their face and into their eyes is piercing where hurt. Fast forward 60 years, I got verse of the year. My purpose is clear as to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when...
And then the juxtaposition between the death and the alive, like...
The best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent...
Bro, the inspiration was in spurts. It wasn't constantly there in that, bro. It was from, you get me, time, and that's with all creatives. It's never 100% there. I work best in the AMs for some reason, bro. I'm a night crawler for some reason. That's when my brain's most active and that, bro. You get me? But when it's there, though, I'm on smoke and that, bro. I'm going to
the... to murk whoever dare flirt with death. The best alive, and what you now hear is the work. The inspiration was rare and in spurts, but when it's there, I'm immersed. My experience of being a parent dispersed. Watching my son disappear as I stare at his birth, and he returns to the womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth, and then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I took the wedding ring?
Man. And as I always say, when it comes to those three things, you see when someone has fame and that, bro, and they actually really care about what they're doing, you need 100% of yourself to go within that to be basically solidify yourself as a legend, as a GOAT and that, bro. But also when it comes to a parent, you also need 100% of yourself, and that child needs 100% of you. And also when you're a wife or when you're a husband, you're a partner, you also, so you got three things that requires 100% of you, but you have to divvy it up and divide it up and that, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? So you can end up losing yourself, man. Because you want to be here, want to be there, but you can't.
Womb, wifey stomach growing greater in girth, and then declining every time we come here to the nurse. With each day that passes, I can feel my career coming first. Do I took the wedding ring off a finger, and now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert.
And that's what always happens as well. Everyone has their ears and that, man. You get what I'm trying to say? Because who was it? Was it Steph Curry's wife? And then also that comedian, the Asian comedian or whatever, that's going through all the stuff about his wife and that, bro, who the wife that doesn't really love the comedian, and she's talking about how she misses the school days and she was getting ran through and all of that type of stuff. People always say you got to have a phase before you get married, because when you get married, you're going to end up resenting that certain man that you're with and that, bro, because you want to go to the phase and that you never had, or want to go back to it and that, bro. You get me? Because you can't forget about it, fam. People's best times and that, bro, comes so early sometimes at early age in that, fam. The best years of their life was as a teen and that, fam. And like they never can outdo it, bro. If you get me, or grow past it. Type.
Now I'm single, walking up the aisle backwards to an era of dirt. Falling clubs, tipsy with a bitch I see clear through a skirt. The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk.
Stares with a smirk as well, bro. He's crazy in that, bro, because he's saying he's trying to indulge in that, bro, and he knows he shouldn't be indulging, bro. He just got taken away from his wife and that, fam. But at the same time, he knows the cameras are out there, fam. They're watching. So he's got to do it on the down low as well. This is what I say. Every single man, we all have that dog in us. It just depends how much we can control that dog, though. I'm telling you, we're all capable.
The cameras be snapping, blogs be yapping, so I'm careful alert. Walking to my section, whisper right in my ear, we flirt, we part ways. I see her from a distance, she stares with a smirk. Cheers to the perks with the squad, we live for the search of new hoes. Lusty, quick to fuck me, unaware of they worth. We leave the club, drive to the show, and I swear that it's turned. It all begins with encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On clap, encore cheers from those wearing my merch. Fast forward through years of rehearsal, losing, winning, bank account thinning, income streams nowhere near as diverse. And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade.
Bro, this video, no. This video, bro. This video. Because then he could have just done that shot right there, bro, where he's just on the ceiling. But then look at the physics of the flipping ball as well, bro.
My hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing
on the cable and that, bro. Now we're
shorter, Pampers.
TV. Now we're going to the TV. Bro, this video is so flipping detailed. I'm missing things visually and audibly. I know it for a fact on that, bro. Oh, my God.
And though I'm blessed, I see me stressing from hearing the chirps of naysayers who only days later I don't care to convert. On cloud 9, now signed to my hero, one of the so-called kings of this rap thing that I swear to usurp. Decade later, mama cut on the cable. My motivation to be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain.
Cause he's going backwards. His father was never there, but he walked back into his life. If this is the flipping single, I can only imagine what the album is going to flipping be.
To be greater ends the moment I appear in a purse. I'm growing shorter, Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears up a hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor and I watch as my spirit reverts. Then I'm no longer here on this earth.
Paranormal Activity, bro. No, and he's back where the video flipping begun, bro. No. Now, I obviously don't want to ruin the moment, bro, but we still ain't forgot the moment, bro, where you apologize to another man for dissing him and literally doing your job, and that we ain't forgot about that. You get me? But there was a time within that where I was like, I'll never be able to hear man like J. Cole rap again, in terms of it won't hit the same and that, bro. Because even here he's talking about he'll kill certain rappers and that, bro. He did at the start. You get me? He said he'll send man to the grave type of thing and that, bro. But every time he says that, my mind always goes to you apologize and say, you can hit me, man. I can take it on the chin. It always got whenever he engages in that type of talk, my mind always goes back to that moment right there. And but at the same time, I feel like I'm over it, bro. You see, it's one of them, you get me, passion of the moment type of thing. But this guy is just too good, bro. He's too good. He's too good. He's flipping too good and that. I mean, you get what I'm trying to say.
Pampers cover my hindquarters. I watch my father walk back in my life and it clears.
And the reason why I brought that up as well is because some people would do that and they wouldn't be able to come back from that, bro. You get me? But he did that, and this is how great he is in that, bro. You get me? And he can come back from that, and he has come back from that.
I hurt I couldn't explain. Mama gives me my name, then hands me over to the doctor, and I watch as my spirit reverts.
And then as he says, the spirit, the paranormal activity with the lights, because what does normally happen in like films and all of that type of stuff when there's a ghost around, things start shaking and that light start flashing, bro. The detail in this video, visually and audibly and that, bro. literally like this, parallel to each other, perfectly perpendicular.
Then I'm no longer here on this earth. I'm no longer here on this earth. That's how I see it. I'm gonna come in.
The fall off is inevitable. Director, and that's facts though. The fall off is inevitable. No. This most definitely needs flipping what do you call it, credits and that, bro, because that was ridiculous. But shout out to the director Ryan. Shout out Ryan. Shout out Obvious. Maximilian.
Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck
was
is
a
you?
movie.
Who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. Out the way, it's a real nigga coming through. What it is, ho? 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 Come view the style of the unibrow Unabomber who maneuver through the drama with the suit up.
So when is it coming out though? That's what I want to know. I don't know why, but this feels like saying goodbye to an uncle that you love, bruv. Come up, albums. J. Cole as a lyricist is so many. I once never made a song under 8 out of 10. Everyone's loving it. Everyone's loving it. The best one room music video for real. I'm telling you, bro. This right here, bro. Contender for video of the year without a doubt. And that. Do we have a date though? Do we have a date? What we say? Do we have a date?
Everything is supposed to go away eventually. You see this especially in like show business with famous actors or like
Wait, Mr. Bicycle with the flipping Eurus, bro. Crazy.
musicians. And it's like, oh, this guy used to be famous and then he fell off. What happened? And they want to point to, they did this and this and they made some sort of mistake. Instead of thinking that, look, it's kind of crazy they got famous in the first place. So few people reach that level that, yes, of course, it's not going to last forever because somebody else has to take that spot. And that's how show business has been since forever. But no, they always want to say, oh, that guy fell off. They want to look down on him for just going through the natural cycle of rising and falling.
Basically, but people do it so prematurely nowadays that they'll say someone fall off just for not posting. Like, I don't get how you can say someone disappears for 6 months and you say they've fallen off. They've not dropped anything to know if their numbers now would equate to what they normally get. So if someone goes quiet and chooses not to upload, and they haven't fallen off, they're choosing to take a break, they're choosing to be quiet, ED at you. But if they drop a video and it gets flipping 10 views, now you can say they've fallen off. But people be saying people fell off way too prematurely nowadays, man. It's so annoying, fam. Yo, these beats, fam. I'm not gonna lie, one day I need to see J. Cole and Little Sims on a track, bro. I can't lie to you, because you see these man's production when it comes to the albums, fam, next level, bro. I need to see Little Sims and J. Cole on a track.
Young pups playing war
2626.
games. Love, but
Wait a minute. Because you Americans be doing things different, innit? That's February. Because for us, that would mean this is June. But I don't think it's June. Because there's no way he would put this and it's coming out in June. I think this is February 6th.
only made more pain, more things. Young pups playing war games. He wanted love, but he only made more pain. Picture my soul climbing out an infinite hole. When niggas die over pride and live for the.
Yeah. Alright. We're there. Yeah, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Shout out to J. Cole, bro. Video of the year, man. Can't even lie to you. And a bit people, man.